Thank you all for joining us in the Merrimack Valley Chamber annual Next Generation Leaders Conference. First off, I want to thank our sponsors, our title sponsor, TD Bank. Please try to get them around. And our associate sponsor, Merrimack Valley Credit Union. I want to get them around cast also. Now, I started to China Boss and hosting us today, so I'll show you a good help. Thank you for those guys. First, I want to introduce our keynote speaker. And for those who don't know her yet, you're going to be very impressed with her great presentation. Like one of that, Joanna Campania is a magnetic force in youth empowerment, radiating infectious energy that transforms rooms with a compelling blend of relatability and motivational prowess. She ignites flames of ambition in every individual. Joanna isn't just the CEO of top-notch college, she's also a motivational speaker. I think you're going to be very impressed. We're very, very impressed with her. And I want to give her a shout out. Everyone congratulate her. She just got engaged as well. So.
What an introduction. Thank you so much. How's everyone doing today? Awesome. I'm going to remove these things. Because I'm going to run. What a small stage. Okay. All right, guys. I want to share something. If you could dream it, you could do it. Walt Disney once said. Let me say it one more time. If you could dream it, you could do it. My name is Joanna Campania, and I'm the founder and CEO of Top Notch Scholars, located in Lawrence, Massachusetts. I'm also an author, which we're raffling off today.
That's right.
And a motivational speaker, but also I am a soon-to-be real estate developer in the Dominican Republic. Oh, thank you for that. Not only did I dream it, though.
But
I did.
You did what?
Who's been to Disney or no other Disney ride? We all do. Right here. All right. But did you know that all it took for Walter to come up with the idea of Mickey Mouse was just a simple doodling session in a train ride home? Interesting, right? But do you actually know that the reason why he drew Mickey Mouse was because his original idea, drawing Oswald the Lucky Rabbit, was stolen by his animation director? So when it was stolen, he had to come up with a plan B. Right? And so that's how Walt Disney World came about and creating Mickey Mouse. Right here. What's the lesson here? The lesson here is stay focused on your craft. No one can take your craft away from you, your skills, or your destiny. And here's a fun fact. After learning about that fact about Disney, right, I realized that me and Walter have a lot in common. We do. Not only are we visionaries, but I actually reached my success by doodling and dreaming as well. Thinking back when I was interning at Walt Disney World, back when I was a junior in college, I was doing the Disney College program. It's awesome, by the way, for any of my kids. Look it up. And I spent a lot of my nights doodling and just dreaming. I spent a lot of time alone after, working and just dreaming and doodling and coming up with ideas. And I came up with one thing for sure at the end. And that is, I realized that I wanted to own businesses, but I also wanted to create real impact. And that's what happens when you brainstorm. That's what happens when you spend time. That's what happens when you remove the noise from social media, friends, and drama, and you spend time on yourself. When no one's around, behind closed doors. What are you doing to figure out where you actually want to be? You gotta spend time with yourself. And ironically, by me doing that, I'm here today with a nonprofit of 9 years, and we are killing it with a youth impact. Thankfully, because not only am I a visionary, but I am, how can I say this? I'm dedicated. I'm dedicated with my craft and with work. So it's simple. Now, one more question. Raise your hand if you agree that life is short. We all agree that life is short, right? Did you also know that the average lifespan of a human being is 70 years? Average. Depending on what you eat. So now we know that. I don't know about you, but I'm not waiting for anyone to take my company to the next level. And that's national. So what about you? What do you got going on? What's in your heart? What's in your mind? What keeps you up at night? Because let me tell you, when I was doodling and dreaming at Disney, I stayed up till 2, 3, 4 in the morning, just coming up with ideas, crunching numbers, figuring out how to do this. Let me tell you. I grew up in Lawrence, and my mom was a single mom. My dad had a stroke when he was 9, so I didn't have a father in my life. So when I was thinking about success in my future, I was like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't have any of that around me. These weren't the things that I saw growing up. So I really took it serious when it came to my steps and my mindset as I developed and I grew. So there's one thing for sure, is that time doesn't wait for anyone. So what are you waiting for? Technology has leveled the playing field in 2024. Let's think for a little bit. So there's no excuse why any of us in the room to run this world have an excuse for not being successful. We all have access to a phone. And I'm sure those of you here have a tablet or something, right? I'm saying children have access to phones. And so we are set for success. Literally, from the moment we come out of society, the work, kids are like playing on the tablets and they know so much. So, for current business owners in this room, I have one word for you. Expand. Complacency is the enemy of progress. What are your routine, current business owners? What are your good habits? What are your bad habits? And what are you doing to address the bad habits? We all got habits. Right? We're not perfect, but if you're not addressing the bad habits, how can you get further? It's up to you to make those changes, right? In order to get to the next level. If you are an inspiring entrepreneur in this room, I have one word for you too. And the word is jump. Jump.
Why didn't that?
If you have an idea, don't wait for the perfect moment, right? Because there are no perfect moments. But we all know that. There's no such thing as perfect moment. So with that said, brainstorm, research, brainstorm some more, get up, and just move regardless if you don't know how to move. Because let me tell you something, everything that I have been able to accomplish, I did not know. By Googling, finding mentors, and just offering tea and coffee and lunches and just picking people's brains, and that's the reason why I know what I know. It's not because I'm a genius. It's because I am ambitious. And I will stop regardless if I know or don't know how to get it done. If you're a working professional, we all are here, I have one word for you. And that is climb. Climb. Climb the ladder. One thing I always say to my students is before you get into an industry or a job, you gotta figure out what's the growth. What's the ladder look like? Is there opportunities for growth or not? Because if it's not, then what are we doing? Stay for the experience, right? But you gotta know what are the next steps for growth. Because if not, and you sit up for 5, 10 years, you're not gonna get much of a pay raise. So if you understand the growth track in the company that you're in, that can help you plan for the future. My kids get brought up like, yeah, miss, you right. But you gotta know what the ladder looks like. And if you know there are no opportunities of growth, then jump. Find the next job, find the next career so you can continuously move forward. Now, whether you are a current business owner, aspiring business owner, or working professional, I have one last question for you. That means I'm speaking to all of you.
It's actually a great art.
What is your legacy? What is your legacy? What are you leaving behind? For your family? For your community? Because let me tell you, we're not on this earth for us. Yes, we have to work and pay bills, rent is expensive, right? But we're on this earth for others. So if you haven't identified a legacy or an impact that you might want to connect with, start thinking. Think about the dent that you want to leave on this earth. What is it? Is it cancer because you have a family member that went away? Is it the homeless? Is it children? Is it education? Is it aviation? Whatever it is, I encourage every single person in here So just spend some time with yourself and say, what is my legacy? What am I going to leave on this earth so that when I'm gone and I'm no longer here, that I have made an impact and people are able to afford it because of the impact I made. So the time is now. The time is now. Not tomorrow, not next week, not next year, not when you think of it. Time is now to roll up your sleeves and get your hands a little dirty, right? Because there are people out there in this world that need your service, that need your skills. Whether you believe it or not, right? It's a fact. And that also need your kindness. So now that we know that there's people out there that need us, what are we doing to get ourselves to the point where we are the best version of ourselves so that we can be available for those that need us? Those will always be there, but what's your impact? It's not all about money, it's about impact. Who are you serving? Who are you making a difference in? That's what I want to leave you guys today. And it doesn't have to be grand, right? I told my mom and my fiance, and I go, listen, I want to get to a point personally that I want to have enough resources where I can travel the world and build schools and bring clean water to places that don't have clean water. That's me to be big. But you could just go to the Lazarus house and serve dinner. And you could just go to Corona and just make someone smile. It doesn't have to be private. You could volunteer anywhere. But start thinking about it. Think about a place, a cause that touches your heart. And it's worked, right? And let's show the world what we are made of. One last word. Don't wait for time. Jump. Thank you.
It's one thing, yes.
First, I
guess on the phone, yeah. Did they have any questions for us at all?
Oh, yeah, questions.
No question.
No question for you, eh? I know what
Well, with that being said, I just want to present this to you and say congratulations.
You
Who was currently his closest to this today? Who was the closest birthday? Is there anything you can be? Yes. Good twice. Anyone for a team? So we're going to talk I'm not just have to put me on this one. You gotta do it.
No. That's what explains my routine because I felt that there's a need for people to understand first destiny, and there's a lot of blocks that we have for our lives with our surroundings, that the same days, etc. Just focus how it's the how you protect yourself from your mind or your thing. You get to so a lot of
Great job.
Bad.
Now we're going to be honoring some members of the Merrimack Valley Chamber, some emerging leaders. Some of them already emerged, but continue to do a great job. I just want to say thank you to Joanna again. You know, I met Joanna, I think, over 9 years ago this morning. She was our top-notch scholars, and we are amazed. I'm amazed every day of seeing how much they've grown, and more importantly, how many people they've helped as well. So I just want to give her a round of applause again. With that being said, we're going to be calling some of our next generation leaders to accept their awards. We're going to all stay here because we'll take our group photo at the end. So first off, I want to congratulate Elena of Affairs with National Grid. Elena is a dynamic young professional who is already making significant strides in her career. She was originally from North Reading and recently graduated from Ithaca College with a degree in communications management. Throughout her academy journey, Elena's passion for community engagement led her to diverse internships including roles at CBS This Morning, 7 News, and various public relations and creative services agencies. Outside of her work, Elena is a dedicated dancer with over 2 decades of experience in the craft. She's currently a member of Dance Works Boston, and being named one of this year's emerging leaders in the Merrimack Valley is an honor to Elena. One of that fuels her determination to continue making a positive impact in both her professional and professional endeavors. So with that being said, I want to call up Elena.
Is that the only way to see if it would first? That's right. Thank you.
But first, I want to thank Joe and I, the rest of the Redmond Valley Chamber. This is the word, as well as congratulate the word recipients today. And also thank my team at National Grid for your support today and every day. Musician so Morocco, and then of course the state one. So here we can choose little search of again between our ducks and my chamber there. And I'm really early in my career, I've only been at National Grid for about 2 years, working in utility company that's been a unique experience to say the least. We are my colleagues to relate. It's also been extremely rewarding as well, and it's a very exciting time in the industry. So she named as a emerging leader, I'm honored, and I hope to continue that stewardship as we whether to create a stronger, smarter, and good, and one more active role. Thank you.
Next up, we have a husband and wife team. Now, real church, I think the last 10 years as well, so I want to say congratulations to both Adam and Courtney Karachi. I'm going to introduce Adam first, then Courtney. So Adam is the CEO of Pest Inc. Adam's enjoyed being part of the pest control industry for over 20 years. As a second-generation owner, Adam started out by holding many positions within Pest Ed. Adam has held positions as an office administrator, general pest control technician, certified canine handler, officer, does it all. Officer manager, operations manager, and he's now CEO. These vast positions have given Adam the knowledge and experience to be able to hold all aspects of the business at Pest Ed. While sitting on national boards and chairing multiple committees, Adam is growing his network of contacts to now be able to service its accounts throughout the entire East Coast. And I just want to mention also Adam loves spending time with his family. They have 2 kids that are here today, so we give them all. Adam loves spending time with his family. He's an avid sportsman, and he follows the ugly in sports. And I'll also introduce Courtney, Adam's wife, Courtney Karachi. NACE is one of the owners of and the CEO of Pest Ed. Beginning her journey in the world of pest control in high school as a part-time office administrator at Pest Ed in 2004. Courtney has 20 years of experience in the industry and has held various office administration, technical, management, and executive positions. She obtained her National Entomology Set Detective Canine Association certification in 2010 and was a bed bug canine handler for several years in the community. And I just want to mention also that she is also a member of Phi Chi Omega. Sure, I watched that, but a fraternal organization dedicated to furthering the science and pest control. Courtney earned her Bachelor of Arts from the College of the Holy Cross. She enjoys reading, sitting by her pool, and good tequila. Okay? And has 2 children, Jack, Ted, and Jameson. A consider a round of applause again. We don't have to now do several first after the morning. And it's words to welcome. Now, anyway.
Thank you, everyone. Mike and to Joe and to the chamber for this prestigious award. We really appreciate it. And thank you for always championing Pest Ed. You're always our biggest advocate and really appreciate it. Thank you to our family who is here staying with us, and to our team. Amanda, the third Karini goes as we refer to ourselves internally. She's also one of the owners, and to Joe, and to Noah, part of our leadership team. We wouldn't be here today without you guys, so we really appreciate it. And Patty is the opposite. So thank you. This means so much to us, and honestly, to our kids. I know you're here, nuts. But we hope you're standing here one day to continue the legacy that Andy and Nancy and Amanda, Adam, and I hope to continue on. So thank you very much.
When you want to paint a group picture of you, what's the line?
Thank you.
And Pest Ed is a family-owned business. You heard all the family members that make this happen. I want to say congratulations to the whole team. Next up, one of our chamber ambassadors, Yamira Garcia. She joined Homestead in July 2021 as a director of operations after 10 years in the home care industry. She is responsible for coordinating client-employee schedules, creating and maintaining relationships within the community, and supporting the field staff. Prior to joining the team, she worked for other volunteer hires in the area. And when you meet her here, you will quickly learn, as we've learned, that she strongly believes that home care provides individuals a better quality of life rather than a nursing home. And when your hair is not working, she enjoys spending time with her family, her kids, Zeke and Yari, and taking family trips to Florida. She loves to dance bachata, enjoys laughing, has a bubbly personality, and her favorite color is yellow. So with that being said, we all look at her.
Hello, everyone. Again, thank you so much for the award. It's an honor to be here today, and I look forward to growing my hand the edge of connection. Thank you so much.
You can do some different years. Before I introduce our next speaker, so I'd also congratulate Robert Siniglia. He was an award recipient. He had to go off to another meeting, unfortunately, so we will present that to him in our next event. But I just want to say thank you to Robert, who's very great support in the Grand Valley Cameron, getting a great difference in the community also. So our last recipient then is Brandon Howes, and he is a board-certified psychiatric nurse practitioner and the founder, president of two successful agencies headquartered in the Merrimack Valley. Both companies focus on catering to those struggling with mental health issues and addiction. Comfort Healthcare is a visiting nursing company that cares for patients with mental illness and works to help patients live in a stable environment while empowering independence. It's headquartered in McMillan, and his newest venture, Valley Mental Health, is an outpatient mental health clinic that provides medication prescribing for those struggling with their mental health. It was just opened 2000. Can you say that? It is open for both in-office and telehealth services. So with that being said, I want to welcome Brandon.
Oh my God, stop quick. So thank you to the Chamber of Commerce and congratulations to the other recipients of the award. I think most of the people in this night event test said leading a company is rewarding, but can also be lonely at times. There are many people that can relate to you when you're leading a company. So because of that, I understand what you're doing and I commend what you're doing. I know this says that I'm an emerging leader, but I've actually been leading my company for 17 years. And what I learned in 17 years is that you can't lead a company without good people around you. I'd be a fool to stand up here and not thank the many people who worked for the company. As I'm leading my company, I see myself as an idea person. I have ideas for growth and I have ideas for quality care for the patients, but I need good people around me in order to put that into action. So I'd like to accept this award on behalf of myself and all my employees and my mentors and my family and my friends who help me be a leader. One last thing. As you mentioned, I have a passion for mental health. We just started how we build your passions. And my passion is mental health. And we have a new business in Methuen that cares for people with mental health. We have prescribers available via. So Valley Mental Health now is open in Methuen. If you or somebody else is struggling with mental health, depression, anxiety, addiction disorders, we have prescribers that are there ready to help you with that. So thank you very much. Thank you.
I'll ask the award recipients enjoy it and come over here. I'll take a group picture.
Yeah, sure.
Right, we'll all take a picture. That's me. I would turn Bill. Yes, but you are everyone proud.
Yes, I'm here. Just put time out.
On.
By the way, please, you go with it.
All right, smiles. Always love this one.
Unpressed. Cut the nine. Goes to my face, really. Yes.
So I'm sure man.
And then make it. Yeah.
Let's take care of this. Like this.
Yeah.
I just want to say thank you all again for attending. I want to thank our sponsors, TVB, the Merrimack Valley Creditors. I'll give them a round of applause for one time. I'm not thinking about thanking you here, but all of your leadership don't take care of this every day. And we're going to do what we do without thank you. So thank you all. We'd love to forward to see you upcoming event. If the chamber has ever given any assistance or anything help, enjoy the rest of your afternoon and your weekend, and we look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you, everyone. Wow.